really fast. I end up blowing a lot and having to start from zero, having to start from scratch. So I want to try to change that up a bit and just take base hits, take it slow, and just grow my accounts, take payouts. I used to trade with Top Step. I don't really have a Top Step account right now. I'm waiting for one to get reset. But I did, just a disclaimer, I did end up taking a payout from Top Step back in November of 2023. That's the only payout I've ever taken ever since starting a year ago. So I took total was 5K, not all from Top Step. It was about 2K from Top Step, another 1.5K from another prop firm. It was a forex prop firm, so it doesn't really matter. And then another like 2K from my personal brokerage account. Probably doesn't add up to 5K, but it's around there. And so, yeah, just want to take it light. I plan on streaming tomorrow. Actually, this is more so just a test. I want to just make sure my audio and my visuals look good. Just want to make sure everything's working well. And so, we can get right to it real quick. I am in a couple trades. Just go ahead and log in real quick. Alright, let's just blind you guys real quick. Alright, let's get back to it. Just for reference, I was copy trading. I ended up with so I started with about 10, 15 accounts, blew some of them up, ended up taking 7 of them to fund it. I can actually count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 funded accounts right now. I don't think I'll be copy trading those accounts because I don't want to blow up 7 funded accounts. One of my funded accounts I'm up a decent amount on, so I plan on hopefully trying to take a payout out of that one. Actually, let me just move my stop real quick. I don't know if you guys can see the screen. It looks kind of like it's far away. Maybe that looks better. Alright, so I'm gonna move my stop. Took a trade in the evening. We gapped up on open, and we broke through the 51.77 level. We broke through it, and we're staying above it. So I'm only in one contract right now, a couple of accounts. So what you see on this account is the same for 2 other accounts. Move my stop down and all because I do not want to get stopped down. And who knows, maybe I'll get stopped down in the overnight session. Probably close these out before I go to bed, to be honest. days. I won't size up. I won't do things that put my account in jeopardy, essentially. So, I used to be very impulsive. I used to take really big size on very mediocre setups, or even terrible setups. And I used to size in very impulsive and overdrawn states. Being day-to-days, post-rally days, when the market tends to be choppy and so yeah, I try not to do any of that stuff anymore. I try not to size up on huge days. Or, sorry, I try not to size up on big days, on post-rally days. The market's choppy, I'll try not to pretend that I see a setup. Maybe a setup. Usually choppy days, I try to either look at a long contract or just stay on the sidelines and never try to do more than what I think. And again, as you can see, I'm taking one contract size. Sorry, I'm getting an error real quick. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. It's not receiving enough to maintain buffering. So how do I fix that? Oh, what's up, Christian? Yeah, I could totally turn down the music. Sorry. How's that? How's that? Hopefully it's not. I'm getting an error saying that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Sounds the same. Okay. Alright. Let me. Actually, I don't know what it is. know, and I'll just probably turn off the music. Also, tell me how does the visual look? Am I buffering? Am I choppy? How's the audio sound? Oh, yes. So music is back at a normal level. You guys can come in. It's all good. So, yes to the music at a good volume. Can you turn down the music a little more? Okay, I'll turn down the music a little more. That's as much as I can do before I just completely mute it. It all looks and sounds great. Just music is too loud. Okay. All right, sounds good. Then we won't have music. Or maybe I'll just have music in my background. Thank you. And stream is smooth though. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. I'm using OBS Studio, not using YouTube, so awesome. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's more so of a test stream. Just want to make sure everything's working well. How about my trading screen? Can you see my chart well, or is it too small? Perfect. All right, awesome. Thanks, Christian. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Yes, I'll keep it like this. Feedback noted. I appreciate it. Have you been trading, my friend? Any trades lately? I know you're busy. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So it sounds like everything looks good. Everything's set up nicely. So this evening kind of, it's a little slow. I may get out at the break of this red line if things don't get better. Futures opened this evening, gap up. We needed to break 51.77 to sort of squeeze to the upside. And we got above it, but price could not stay or hold above 85. So now we're retesting 77, and this is the third retest of 77, so it probably fails. The master first. I appreciate it. Trust me, I'm not a master by any means. If you saw the beginning of the stream, I explain it all. But yeah, I was looking for a reclaim or breakthrough 77, which we got at the open today. And we held above it for a little bit. Tested 85, got above it, rejected back down, tried to break through it again, didn't work, came back down again, tested 77 for the first time. We had a nice hammer candle or a nice wick up here that tells me that there was a lot of buyers down here defending this level. But low, we still rejected, came back down, tested it for a second time, got a nice tiny bounce off of it, and now we're sort of just, we're kind of in limbo right now. Like, honestly, if this level doesn't hold, it's likely we break through this red channel support here of the bull flag. And if we break that, then we go back to testing 63. And honestly, I'm not willing to buy at 63 right now. As you can see, we had a failed breakdown on Friday of 63. So demand there may be a little sparse. So I'll probably wait to have 63 fail. And then if we could test 55 and then flush this low here, the Friday low of 51.50. If we can flush that low, like basically first we'd have to break 55, break through 51.50, maybe even test this pink line of support right here. This is actually a pink line of a major core channel that's been forming since October. If we could touch that and then reclaim 55, I'll definitely be interested in getting into a long position. If that fails, and that's kind of coinciding with the 34 and 36 level, if that fails, I'll be willing to try taking a long at 54, 56, or sorry, 34 and 36. But yeah, if those fail, then we're probably in for another sharp sell, because those are major supports. So like I said, this pink channel right here, it is a core uprising channel, I believe, since October. So if that fails, we may just have a sharp dive down, my friends. But I'm trying to trade this without a bias. I just want to trade price action. I want to see what price action gives me and trade that. So as you can see here, you can see that this pink channel right here is like a core support, or sorry, a core channel. And let me show you where it started. Oh, I also trade strictly technical analysis. So I love to trade channels, bull flags, bear flags, megaphones, things of that sort. So as you can see, this channel has been forming ever since, honestly, ever since like October, November. So this is like support of that. So we flushed that in October and then reclaimed it, and we have just been trekking up ever since in this pink core channel. Again, now you can see why that's critical. Again, if that fails, we have a couple of other critical supports that can catch us, but again, at this point, if this fails, we're back to knife catching. And knife catching simply just means you don't try to catch a falling knife. Like, if the market is selling off, you don't try to get in short just because it's selling off. You can wait for major levels to hit, see how price reacts to those major levels, take small size at those major levels, and then get out at the next level. Again, as you can see, I have a lot of levels. If you're curious as to where I get my levels, I do follow Adam Mancini, Adam Mancini4 on Twitter. He's great. He has a newsletter, $23 a month. Not trying to shill him, but the man is accurate. So he's a good resource. But yeah, I trade his levels. I trail the failed breakdown or market reversal, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, these are the structures and levels that I follow off of him. And I try to be very disciplined with the plan, with the trade management. I try to get in at a major level. If the level is breaking down, I try to get in on the reclaim of the major level that broke down, also known as a failed breakdown. It's basically like a measure of institutional trading, sort of. The market loves to trap, and so a lot of the retail traders will be caught in the traps. So a lot of retail traders will be caught trying to short, or will be caught trying to long. And so the key is to get in after they've been trapped. So after the market, sells off sharply, you want to wait for a trap. So like, again, some major level where it reverses. And so after you get the reversal, you want to get in once that major level has reclaimed. Buffer is about 3 to 5 points. You want to take your time. You want to be patient because you never know how price is going to react at a level, at a reclaim of a major level. And then so from there, you just take it level to level. So like I said, Adam has his levels. He charts them. Basically, his levels are just from channels, previous structures, things of that nature. So like I said, the key is to get in at the reclaim of a major level after a failed breakdown. Take it level to level so you get out at the next level. He gets out like 75% of his position at the next level. He leaves a runner. And then he trails the stop, and then he trails the stop under every 15-minute swing low. So for me, because I don't take as big size as he does, I just take 2 contracts. I'll get out at the first contract at the first level. I'll keep the second contract as a runner. And if the market's really going my way or going to the upside, I will trail the stop loss on that runner to break even. After that, it's a risk-free trade, and then I'm basically done for the day. So that's it. That's how I trade. Those are my trading concepts, ideologies. Again, you can take any strategy and make it profitable. You just have to have discipline and good trade management around that. Like if you trade moving averages, you could trade moving averages. You could trade Bollinger Bands. You can make a strategy at like from whatever you want. The key is you have to have an objective entry, an objective exit, and just manage your trade systematically. So know when you're going to get in, know when you're going to get out. Don't leave anything up to emotions. Because if you leave your trades up to emotions, you're going to mismanage your trades and you're going to lose money. So I recommend not even, starting off with a paper account, like a fake account. Paper trade. Figure out what strategy you want to use. Figure out your trade management. Figure out all that stuff first before you put in real money in the game. Or even if you want to trade with a prop firm, I would again paper trade before you actually pay for a funded or pay for an evaluation account. For some of you who don't know, prop firms are essentially companies that give you capital to trade. They give you an evaluation account, and they kind of test your skills, see how you trade. If you can meet their profit target, then you move on to a funded account. There may be other rules and things involved, but that's the gist of it. So if you can pass the evaluation, they move you to a funded account. From the funded account, again, if you can be consistent and make profit on that funded account, you're eligible to take out payouts, which are real money, or is real money, and you can have that transferred to your bank account. So that's why prop firm trading is, I guess, sort of lucrative. You're not really risking any of your own money. You're risking the firm's money, but in reality, they're making so much more off of evals and stuff that it probably doesn't even matter. But that's the gist of it. So again, you want to have a good strategy, good trade management before you can even think about jumping into anything like this. Again, and I'm speaking from experience. I can tell you, I've lost many accounts. I've lost a decent amount of money since I've started. But I'm willing to continue to learn. There's been many times I wanted to give up. Honestly, I want to say maybe once a month. I always tell myself, man, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I just want to quit. Like, I just tell myself, like, I want to quit. But then I tell myself, well, I've gotten this far, I know what I'm doing wrong. And I know what I need to do to reverse it. So instead of quitting because something's not working, how about before you quit, at least try to do what you should be doing before you quit. Instead of sizing up 10 contracts or 15 contracts, maybe size up 1 or 2 contracts. Instead of taking every single trade you think you see, just wait. Wait until you get an objective setup. Like, what is your setup? Like, what is your criteria for getting into a trade? Wait for that. And if it works out for you, then you have a solid system, or you're on the path to producing a solid system. Again, market has different behaviors, so don't expect because this one strategy is working for you, it's going to work forever. No, it may change. You may not be winning anymore with that strategy, but that doesn't mean it's the strategy's fault. It may just mean you have to tweak something because of how the market's behaving. If you're getting 30 points easy with like 2 or 3 contracts and the market's behavior is changing, and you can only get like half of that or less than half of that, like 10 points, and it's like swinging back and forth like whipsawing, and you're getting liquidated before the trade even starts, then that tells you may need to size down, or you may need to wait a little bit longer, whatever the case is. So I know I had to. So I know it's not the strategy, it's not the trade management, sometimes it's the market behavior, and you have to tweak the way you manage your trades around that. Anyways, this was just a test stream. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Christian, for watching. Appreciate the support. I'm glad the quality's better. I will be back on tomorrow. Have a good night. God bless. Trade well.